Hi, everyone. Welcome to the series. This is Blessing, bringing you the podcast that shows the personal development journey that I'm on. I share the books that I'm reading, the courses that I'm attending to develop myself on my journey of becoming a millionaire. And I hope you will join me on this journey. So, the book I'm reading is this one, .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. Yesterday, I spoke about the hook, the story, the offer. Everything that we do as business owners, every email we send out, every advert we put out, every landing page we create must always have a hook, it must have a story, and it must have an offer. So, in terms of the offer, Russell talks about how to create an irresistible offer. And that is what I'm going to talk about. So, Russell says that in order to increase the perceived value of what we are offering, there are simple things that we can do. Okay. He says, firstly, we need to realize that we need to add more value than anyone else. And when we can add value more than anyone else, he says you are no longer needing to compete on price. So, what we should be doing is showing people the value of what we are offering rather than the price. Okay. So, he says, the first step is to increase the value of what you're selling by creating an actual offer. And the goal of the offer should be, he says it should be a simple thing. It should be to increase the perceived value of what is being sold. And we should make the thing being sold unique to us or to unique to you and only available within this special offer. Okay. He then goes on to give an example. So, yesterday I shared with you on how he was able to increase the perceived value of an iPhone that he bought for $600 into something that people were willing to pay him $750,000 for. Why? Because he was able to offer what he calls a stack. Okay. So, he says that in order to increase the value of your offer, you must offer an offer stack. That's what he calls it. So the offer stack is really simple. He says to overcome price resistance, increase the value of your offer so it's worth 10 times more than what you're selling it for. So his goal for any offer is to make the total value at least 10 times as much as you're actually as what he's actually charging. So he says if you're selling something for $100, he wants you should aim to add enough value that the entire offer is worth over $1,000. And then you can easily sell it for $100. He says, if I want to sell something for 1,000, then I need to create enough value that it is actually worth 10,000, and then 1,000 will seem like a bargain. And he says, if you have price resistance when trying to sell your offer, the problem is not that your customers don't have the money. The problem is that you haven't increased the value to a point where what you are selling becomes inexpensive. Okay. I mentioned the offer stack and I haven't really gone into details, but I'm going to do so right now. So he says, what are the things you could create to include inside of your offer? Okay. The first step is to creating your offer, he says, is to look at the product or service that you're currently selling and to try to figure out what the other things are that you could include in an offer that would help your dream customers get better results from what they are buying from you. So think about your business. Write down, he says, all the products and services that you can add to increase the value of your core offer. Think about your core offer. What is your core offer? And based on your core offer, what else can you include? So Russell says that usually, whenever he's creating a new product or a service within his team, he will have a brainstorming meeting with his team, and everybody will give ideas as to what else they could include. And sometimes these are really crazy ideas, but it doesn't matter. The main thing is brainstorm on ideas. And then with each idea, you can then evaluate it and see which of these can you actually include in this offer, because that increases the perceived value of it. So always ask yourself, what could we give them that would help to guarantee their success? So when you're thinking about what else to include, it's not just including random things. It could be it must be including something that will help them to achieve whatever it is that they're buying from you. Okay. So, for example, he gives an idea. He says that for his ClickFunnels, which is the company that he runs, they had a brainstorming meeting where they were trying to figure out what else they could add to the offer to get people to create a free trial account at ClickFunnels. And the team threw ideas such as Russell could fly to their house and build their funnel for them. They could give them their SOP documents, that standard operating procedure documents that they use to launch each funnel. The other ideas was, let's give them 100 new funnel templates. And then another idea is, what if we gave them access to the recordings from one of our big events? Another idea was, what if we gave them the contract we use when people hire us to build funnels? That way, they could start selling funnel design services to other people. So they literally, on a whiteboard, came up with all these ideas, and then they looked at each of them and said, okay, what are the non negotiables? What are we not willing to do for this offer? Okay. So Russell gives an example of how he quickly raised his hand and he said he wasn't willing to fly to anybody's home to build their funnels. All right. So they crossed that idea off the whiteboard. Then they went through the list and then added dozens of amazing things and built a truly irresistible offer. So he says, prior to that, our offers for someone joining ClickFunnels was that they could try our software for free for 14 days, which wasn't a horrible offer, but it wasn't irresistible. And he says, by adding all these elements, we created an offer that became truly irresistible and added tens of thousands of new members to our platform. So, really, over to you. In your business, what are some of the things that you could include, that you could add to make your offer truly irresistible? Okay. Each new thing you add becomes a layer of your offer stack, right? Which is at the list of things that your customers will be getting as part of your core offer. Okay, every business has a core offer. So, for example, at the Christian Millionaire Book Club, we have a challenge called the Double Your Income Challenge. Now, the challenge is a core offer, but other things that I've included to enhance that challenge is a membership site. So, anybody who joins the challenge will have access to the membership site for a lifetime. All right. So that's one offer, or that's one additional offer. Another additional stack or thing we've added is a workbook. So there is a workbook for each of the days of our Double Your Income Challenge. So just think about your business, think about your offer. What can you include that can truly make it irresistible? Another thing for us is that they get whoever signs up get the recording of the previous challenges, so they can go through it and pick out things that they can implement in their business. So really, this is an exercise that if you've not done, I would say please do. Take a piece of paper and a pen. If you have a team, do this with your team. If you're a solopreneur, think about your core offer. What additional things can you add that can increase the perceived value of your offer and truly make it irresistible? I hope that you enjoyed this message, and I look forward to hearing your comments and your feedback. So take care for now. Bye bye.